Legacy in Motion is brought to you by BinaPavo, your sustainability, our business. Sunway Business School, fortune favors the prepared mind.
Hi, welcome to Legacy in Motion. I am Dr. Jesrina.
And I'm Dr. Leilanie, and today with us we have the very beautiful Nabilah Nazrin Rahman, and she is the Gen2 of a family business that is into F&B. And perhaps Nabilah, you can share with us the journey that brought you to Rahman's Corner. I understand that you've got, the family has 5 restaurants, and now with Rahman's Corner in Puchong, of which you and your mother, I believe your auntie and your youngest brother are entrusted, to take care of it. Please share with us your journey on that.
Okay, Rahman's Corner is actually a very humble beginning. Like I shared with you guys before we started. It started with a stall, and fast forward, we are where we are today. And it's more of it's a community-based business.
Right.
For people in that area. We have seen customers coming in from being single to being married to having their first child to seeing that child grow, and then because we have tuition centers and we have a lot of classes nearby, so then they are there now to send their kids to the tuition, and they just lepak while the class finish. So it has grown into a really close-knit community-based business. And that being said, most of the business are visited by regulars. We see the same faces for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I think it's such an honor to have that, because they visit because they have some certain value attached to the restaurant. And it's a single branch now. And we have a lot more to grow. I would say that we have been comfortable with one branch mainly because the headache to have multiple is, we don't want to get into that yet. Pening. And I think it also goes back to having quality control.
Right.
Because with that, with having a single branch, we have a lot more control to it. And we have 4 person in the business, so everybody's playing different role. So the business is something really close to heart. We take it really personally. So that is what Rahman Corner is to us. And let's see where we expand, inshallah.
Yeah. So your core function, your role dekat Rahman Corners ni, what is your core function?
Mainly, I take care of the marketing side of it. I do my own personal TikToks as well.
Right.
So I kind of know how TikTok works. So I do TikTok for the business as well, here and there. And I also handle the not so fun part, the paperwork, the licensing, the permits, the government jobs, regulations, and maintaining observing the sales pattern for the months, what works, what doesn't, and also a bit of employee management here and there, but that is done mainly by my brother.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my role.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Just to take us back to the first Rahman store that first started at the very beginning, and what was the original vision that brought Rahman store into what it is? I believe it was started by your dad, right? And at that point of time, was there any role that was played by you, your family members in the very beginning?
I was very young back then. It was started after my parents got married.
Right.
So it was really just survival.
Right.
So they were not college goers. They were not fully educated. So this was basically survival.
Yeah.
And it started with a single stall and self-taught. self-learning. My mom was involved in the beginning, I believe, with the preparing of the dishes and all. But along the way, as it grew, it was independently done by my father. And now it was actually quite a challenge for my mom as well. Because from being completely off scene, she was behind the scene. So now she also comes and visits and handles the workers when she needs to. So it grew from something that was fully male-led to 3 ladies plus my brother. Now it's quite a growth, and I think I'll touch on this later on how this business is actually very, very much male dominated because we are handling a lot of foreign workers. It's a completely different game than what you see in corporate. It's a challenge for me as well because I'm used to corporate. When we do any sort of mistakes, how we handle employees in corporate and how we handle employees in a mama is completely different. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now you have Rahman's Corner, the name Rahman that you are carrying on the signboard, right? How does that give you as a responsibility? The menu, the customer service. Do you feel like you are running the family business? Do you feel like you are carrying the legacy of the reputation? What's the story behind that?
Honestly speaking, when I came into this, I didn't expect to get into this at all. Because I didn't have planned to climb the corporate ladder as well. So when they acquired this unit that we have right now, I was still in corporate and I was already in a very flat. Because my position, it wasn't really going nowhere.
So you felt like it was a plateau already?
Yes, it was a plateau. It was really a flat graph.
Right, yeah.
So I pun macam, okay lah, might as well, you know. It's a family business anyway.
Yes.
Somehow, someday, I will have to take over. So why not now?
Yeah.
And so when I got into it, I didn't really feel the weight until when I got into it and you see people coming to you, sometimes giving their feedback on how they love the food, on how they travel far for the food, and you see them coming with their family every day, bringing their friends. We see new faces with them. So that says something. So that's when I realized that, hey, this is actually serious. Like, there's a weight to the name. And when I'm passing by my customers and I hear them on the phone, they're like, aku dekat Rahman. So it has become a community. So then that's when I realized, like, okay, this means something. And also recently, I pergi sekolah pun in that area.
Right.
So I see a lot of my high school friends.
You grew up in
Yes, in the same area. So I see my high school friends, them getting married and coming. They're like, hey, are you Nabilah? And I'm like, yeah, you know, lama tak jumpa. I was in here. So I even had people like one of my friend who had their wedding meeting in my shop. So it's such a nice feeling, you know, to know that you are the meeting spot for that area. So there's a lot of responsibility that comes with it, but at the same time there's a lot of pride attached to it. Yes.
Yeah. So touching on pride, again I guess it's a follow up from Jess's question, kan? You know, the responsibility upholding the name Rahman, because that's your father's name. You know, with it comes pride. So on a personal level, for you, how do you see it as something that you carry with you, not just, you know, having the community come over, but in terms of how the Rahman's name, you know, as you walk in every morning and as you're handling the staff and maybe there are some issues or problematic stuff, you know, as you mentioned, handling foreign workers can be quite a challenge, right? So upholding that Rahman name, yeah, how do you feel when there are some issues or challenges with such?
I think the key will be, we have come so far. It has been in the business so long, so there's sense of ownership to it and responsibility of continuing. I feel like it wouldn't be fair for me to back out. I mean, I could back out, but it's still there. I believe that even if I'm not in the picture, the business will still run. But now that I'm in it, there's some value that I add to the business. And walaupun there's challenges along the way, even with all this stuff, if they are not there, the business still run. Life goes on. This is what we are familiar with. This is what the family is familiar with. So it has to run. So we do try to diversify. Macam during the pandemic, I don't know if you noticed that there was a lot of grocery stores
Yes.
popping up. It was a thing. So we jumped into the bandwagon of doing that as well. So to create like, okay, Rahman ada restaurant, Rahman ada grocery juga. So it's an extension of the name.
Okay.
But I would say that it was a good learning curve for us. It didn't really go well. But 1 year we tried, it didn't work. We liquidated and we came back. Came back to Rahman.
To the core.
To the core, yeah.
Yes.
So it's like we have that safe spot, which gives us the huge responsibility of maintaining it. Ada challenge ke, good days, bad days, pandemic, no pandemic.
Yeah.
I think pandemic was the time that ripped off a lot of F&B business.
Yes.
A lot of shops closed down. And if you survive the pandemic, you can survive
Anywhere.
whatever that comes up next. So with that being said, good days, bad days, you sustain because you have to carry all that years of hard work that you have put in.
yeah.
You know, so yeah, that drives me.
Alright.
Yeah.
So let's go to siblings. You know, there's 4 of you or 5?
There's 5 of
Five
us,
of you? Okay,
tapi yang
so-
involved tu 2 orang je.
Yeah, yang involved too. Alright, so perhaps you can share with us, you know, how is it working with your youngest brother? Yeah, and what are some of the advantages or the disadvantages, the challenges of having to work with your youngest brother?
I think he has come a long way from where it started. He's 23. And when he didn't have prior working experience, so this is completely new to him. So it's really something I would really give a pat on his back for how he has learned along the way. Every day we are learning, even for myself. There's challenges of we are basically macam teaching each other. It's not like I have the experience so I know more. No, there's a lot of things that I learned from him walaupun dia tak ada the experience of working in corporate, and to see him grow along the way, it's really something to be proud of. And I have the confidence, let's say we want to expand pun, I have the confidence of working with him because I know he's able to handle the stress, he's able to do what he has to. And in terms of challenges as a family, we don't have timing to when business and where's family. Every time I meet him we talk about business.
Okay.
We gather a lot in my mom's home. So my mom's home is like the center of the gathering.
Right.
We meet almost every day. So every time we meet, it's business.
Right.
It's not like how when I was working 9 to 5, that's it. Tutup. Cerita dah tak payah cakap dah pasal tu. Every time we meet, every phone call, every meeting, every conversation that we have, mesti we speak about it. So it was exhausting at one point.
Okay.
Tapi lama-lama it's a norm dah.
It's a norm.
Yeah. So it's exciting. Yeah.
It sounds like you are very close to your brother, and also there's a lot of trust and respect there. And I mean, considering that he's only 23 and you know you've given him a lot of credit, right? So how do you look at this as a complementary skill between you and your brother, because you guys are the ones doing this Rahman's Corner at the moment? How do you play on each other's strengths in terms of operations or strategy? And who comes up with the big ideas, or do you guys come towards these ideas together? How does that work? Yeah.
Okay, any funny because we are at the shop at different timing. I'm there when it's like the opening time, and he's there during the closing time.
Right.
So when he texts, I'll be sleeping. When I text, he'll be sleeping. So we will have this sudden
Burst
idea
of ideas.
burst, and then I'll be texting, I'll be spamming him. I'll be like this. Then tomorrow morning when he wakes up, he'll look at the text and then he'll respond it.
Yeah.
Same goes with him.
Right.
So in terms of big ideas, we get this and we always discuss it with each other. And then when we speak about strength, he's a lot more analytical. I would say that he's better with numbers than I am. Not so much. I can't deal with it. So the numbers part, I will push to him. And then in terms of the nitty gritty paperwork like designing the poster and all, I will do it, but I'll still run it through him. You know, he would have his ideas and all. So as we speak, we are working on revamping our menu.
Right.
We are at the final stage. So I handled the whole designing of it, and then I handed it over to him, and then he did some changes, which I think was great. Like I didn't see it that way. There's a perspective that he sees that I don't, which I think is what makes the whole dynamic work so well. And there are times even when we are working in corporate, like when we go to office and all, we have our low days and our high days. So our low days and our high days just complements each other. So when I am on my slow day, he'll be the one hyped up. So we kind of just match our energy and get things done.
Right.
Yeah. So I think he's a really good partner to work with. We complement each other in that sense.
When there is a challenge or a problem of which you and your brother are not able to resolve it, if maybe perhaps you can share with us how and what is the process like, between you and your brother in coming up with that one solution.
One thing I really admire about him, that he doesn't really dia tak macam, oh, you say that, okay lah, just go along the way. So he has some sense of ownership to what he believes in, to why he says certain things. So a simple example, certain restaurants, they do not really sell like roti canai and all that during the lunch hour.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed
Yes,
that.
I do.
Especially the major chains. You know?
I don't like that.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes. So I was like, let's do that. Everybody's doing that. The reason why they do that is because they want the main dishes to be sold. So macam the nasi kandar and the goreng and the naan, whatever lah. So I was like, everybody is doing it. Why can't we do it? I mean, that's just going to make the sales better, right?
Yes,
we are kind of like forcing. But his view into this was like, but if we don't allow that, they always have options. What if they leave?
Yeah.
You know? I was like, okay lah, disappointed at first, fine. Let's just go along with whatever you guys say. Because even my mom believes the same thing. Tapi then I understood he was not wrong, because we have school students. We have, I would say that now cuti sekolah senyap sikit lah. Our school students are the spending ones. They can really spend a lot.
Yeah,
of
the
their time
teenagers
there.
can really eat.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. And their allowances are not like our allowances back then, you know. So they can even belanja their friends now, you know. Like when they come to pay the counter, the friends want to pay back. They're like, no, it's okay. I'm like, wow, okay. And they come, we see them every day, and they are spending on roti canai.
Right.
I have a student that will come. he will literally just have 4 roti canai.
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very small fella, but he eats macam
For roti canai.
Yeah. So teenagers kan, they biasalah. Dia
Yeah.
orang akan order. So their main spending is on roti canai. And that's the reason why they come here. It's not so far for them to go to the option, you know.
Yeah.
So that is one of the something that I don't agree with him, which I rasa macam betul juga what he said, you know. And there are a lot of other things which we somehow come to an agreement. And who we go back to is my mom.
Ah, okay.
So she'll be like, we'll tell like this is this. So she'll be like, I think this is better, and we kind of just agree to it. I think in a family, in a business, when there's no hate, there will be a problem. There must be an anchor, a person that can say, and it's like the final word, and everybody just agrees to it.
Yeah.
So my mom in that is that position lah in the business. So when there is like something that we don't agree with, and we go to her, and she kind of like weighs out the pros and cons, and it makes sense to both of us. So far tak ada yang serious yang macam bergaduh lah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah. So I would say that my mom is the center that you know,
Yeah.
the counter
That brings
counter pertanyaan.
counter pertanyaan. I think it's nice that you brought that up because you know, in every family usually mothers are the one that we go to.
Yes.
And you know, and in your case it's mother at home and mother in business, kan? And the fact that you can still go to your mother for business advice, you know, and she's the anchor. So I think that's so important.
So, moving on along this line, just wanted to ask you, how does it feel like being a woman in business? You know, a woman in business, specifically in this restaurant business that I would think it's dominated by men, right? And you coming in, taking over, you know, next gen daughter. So what are some of the challenges that you face, and you know, some of the aha moments that you had as you took this on?
I think tadi macam I mentioned, the Mamak punya cafe memang ada banyak women owned.
Yes.
It's quite common. And we are handling a completely different set of customers with cafes and restaurants. But when it comes to Mamak, we are handling a different set of customers. Macam it's more mass. You see every sort of people every day.
Right.
We see the nice ones, we see the challenging ones. But you embrace them all.
Yes.
So you kind of maneuver along the way, and it's completely different than corporate.
Yeah.
In corporate, it's like you only handle certain type of people, and we are all in the common. Macam I dulu media, so it's all in the media industry. We know everybody, but this one is like completely mass.
Yeah.
So one of it is I think there's more on pros juga. When they see a women-led mama, one is unique. Another one, they tend to be a bit softer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they macam from being angry. So when they let's say ada issue lah, when they pay is when they will tell.
Yeah.
And I love to ask when they are paying, how was the food? How was the service? You know, how are you today?
Yeah.
So even if they are really macam tengah agitated ke, or they having a bad day, when they see women, they're like tone down.
Yeah, and then they see Nabilah. Of course lah dia lembut.
kan kita pun kena senyum kan. So bila kita senyum happy je, dia orang pun macam okay sikit. So I think that is the pros lah. But when it comes to handling stuff, I think women are, because they are coming from different background, different culture, where women are not so dominantly handling business.
Okay, yes.
So bila they come here and they see a woman, they don't take you seriously to begin with. So there was a point where I was sometimes when masa I mula-mula start lah, I treat them like how we treat each other in a corporate environment.
Correct, yeah. Trying to be fair.
Tapi tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Oh, tak
boleh.
Tak boleh. It doesn't mean that I'm making them feel inhumane. No. It's just that the way you speak to them, the tonality is completely different.
Right.
Because you're a woman, you have to be in that. You don't, for example, you don't have a chat, a relaxed chill, like how you are smoking with your teammate in the staircase when you're working in an office is completely acceptable. That, because you kind of put yourself same level with them. You can't, unfortunately, being a woman in this. Not to say that you are being so cocky, is to protect yourself and to protect the business so that they take you seriously.
Correct, understand.
So I was handling them on the front line at first. Lepas tu, when I see that my brother is able to handle them, I hand him over this task. So whatever that needs to be communicated with them, I let him do it.
Yeah, okay.
Only like 1-2 items yang I akan cakap lah. Otherwise, I let him handle.
So the foreign workers, the staff is mostly handled by your brother.
Yeah. It's like my father is still the feared figure. So he does surprise visits sometimes, and they all like scramble, I think there is still a lot of challenges being the women to handle the workers lah mainly. I think otherwise it's still okay. Boleh lagi. Boleh.
Okay.
It's definitely not the same like corporate, tapi
Yeah. There are a different set of because they are frontliners kan, different set of workers kan. So we need to, or you kan, as a woman business owner kan, you have to make sure that as you said lah, to take you seriously and not perhaps maybe given the fact that where they come from, sometimes signals to kan,
it's taken differently.
It's taken differently.
And the
understand.
respect, it has to be earned. You can't really enforce it
Correct.
on them.
Yeah, understand.
So it's a mind game. I'm still learning.
It's a mind game.
It's psychology, human psychology. It's still something that I'm learning and I'm still figuring it out.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So if I may ask another question, Nabilah, you're quite out there in social media. You're on Instagram, you're on TikTok. How are you leveraging social media with regard to perhaps introducing new menu or figuring out what other menus can you bring to the table? So how are you using social media to market Rahman's Corner?
You mean my personal social media ke atau the business one?
Both. Because I only know and I see your personal.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw my personal? Okay.
Yes.
I think the one on TikTok I saw was the business one.
But yeah,
I
we've seen
managed
the
to see
business
that,
one also, and I like that. But we only found one. So are you planning to do more, or is there more that
You saw the Sepupu Rihanna one, is it?
That's the Instagram, right?
Yes. I'm on TikTok, so it's the same thing that you see.
Okay. But there was one that you were doing where you were putting food on the plate and you were wearing all white, and I particularly like that because when I saw that I said, wow, she's wearing all white. And she's putting all the food on it, and she doesn't have a single drop on her white.
You have no idea how nervous I was with that.
That was amazing.
Every day I will take back a stain.
Yeah,
wearing a white, I think is adventurous.
So how do you leverage social media and making sure that it reaches out in terms of not just your personal but your business?
At first, I was very concerned because there were a lot of businesses that are getting into social media to get customers. But along the way, I realized that where we are at, like I said, it's a very community-driven. You don't get people coming from TTDI or KL, coming for this. But I had few customers who said that they are willing to travel all the way to Puchong to have the mee goreng that we serve. That was one of the review, the feedback from a customer. And then mula-mula I was concerned that I rasa macam, kita kena viral, kita kena buat this, I need to boost, and all that. Then I think the food speaks for itself.
Okay.
People keep coming back. So I do videos here and there. It's not very consistent. I think you noticed that as well. Lepas tu, I always had this, because I'm also growing my personal social as well.
Yeah. Oh, the sepupu Rihanna.
Yeah, the
Okay.
sepupu Rihanna
Lovely.
one.
Okay.
And I was very skeptical to let people know that this is what I was doing. I was even having a conversation with myself, like, why am I so tak nak share that I'm actually running this business? I think one of the reason is because I had this fear that when a business is associated to a person, and I feel like it's a lot more fragile compared to being a business of its own.
Okay.
So if, let's say, there is some issues ke, they're not happy ke, they be like, oh, this is owned by this person,
Okay,
this
yeah.
person. I feel like it's a lot more fragile compared to just knowing as Rahman's Corner,
Right.
not like associated to Sepupu Rihanna. So
Right.
I really kept it separated for really some time. Only until recently that I posted a video about how I started this family legacy.
Right.
And surprisingly, people were supportive.
Right.
Yeah, and people were asking, where's the restaurant? We want to come. I had customers who come and like, oh, I saw your video.
Yes, yes.
I'm here because of that. And I had a mixed feeling at first. I was like, okay, like my sepupu Rihanna is a complete alter ego. Like,
Yes.
I'm a different person there. So when they come and get me in the restaurant, I'm a completely different person. So I was like, oh, okay, you saw my other side. Anyways, thanks for coming. So I also introduced a new menu dekat my own personal punya social media, and also we use the restaurant punya juga.
Okay.
So to answer your question, there was a fear of me not catching up with the trend. Tapi I rasa macam the menu will speak for itself, and we are very close community punya customers, and they will come to us somehow. And the job, our focus will be more on maintaining what we have rather than acquiring new customers. Our regulars are already doing that,
Okay.
helping
Yes,
us to
yes.
get the regular customer, bringing their friends, bringing
Right.
their husband, bringing their
Yes.
office mates. So, yeah.
Okay.
So you're still focusing on the quality and the taste of the food itself.
Yes.
The social media is kind of a top up.
Yes.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier that you are thinking of keeping your customers and getting your customers. So it's more of a word of mouth thing,
Yes.
and everybody
Yes.
comes. So, and the amount that you get from the social media, because you said that some of them, hey, I saw your videos and come. Is that a lot, or are you expecting more?
It would be great to have more, of course.
Right.
I would love the exposure as well. But I think at the same time I should do more also lah, because I'm not posting so much as well. I should be posting more. But yeah, more would be nice. But I'm okay. I think I would have a lot more pride when people come for the food.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
When people tell others, you should go here. And I think when your restaurant is in a conversation of people around there, it's so powerful.
Right.
Compared to ads, compared to social media or anything. So I would love to have word of mouth.
Yeah. So that like you mentioned earlier on, you've got somebody from Taman Tun, coming all the way,
Yeah.
that speaks for itself, that the food is what makes people come. Kan? The social media is
An addition.
an addition. to
Kalau
it.
ada,
Right.
okay lah.
Wonderful. Yeah.
It compliments.
Sorry. So just to bring this along the same line, you mentioned that you've come up with a new menu, right? And we've gone to restaurants and usually it's the same menu everywhere, right? Whether it's a chain or whether it's a smaller, corners or cafes, usually it's the same. So is there any new ideas that you're planning to bring on board, or something to diversify, your menu from what your father has We Is there any plans as such?
Okay, we did this menu called, it was so random that we did this thing called roti burrito.
Roti burrito.
Yeah.
Burrito.
Okay.
So basically it's roti canai, the traditional roti canai, but it's wrapped with chicken or beef or
Right.
egg. So it was something accidental that we started that somehow it started picking up. So we have people who come just for that. So we do get innovative with the menu, but it's still anchored to the comfort food.
Right.
Because people are coming there for comfort food. Let's face it, Mama is comfort
Mama
food.
is comfort food.
Yeah. So it's your gaji day or your non-gaji day, Mama.
Mama is the
You
place to
are,
go.
you are B40 ke T20 ke, Mama is the place to go. So we cannot be too crazy, too creative with it because people are coming there for the OGs.
Yeah.
For the comfort, for the cheat day, for after a long day they just come and they just want to have like a good warm flaky roti canai, not like some fancy things. But along the way we also have macam sarang burung, sarang burung tapi ada macam beef. And then recently we had a customer, when I posted the video, somebody actually commented that we should introduce sarang burung sardine. Innovative,
Okay.
something new, and we don't mind exploring that. So to answer you, we still have the regulars, the OGs, tapi yang the base tu kena really good and consistent.
Right.
But we still have some creative ones like the roti burrito.
Yeah.
And then we also tried to do macam the Nutella roti canai for the kids because we have a lot of kids customers as well. Nutella, sprinkles, banana.
Yeah.
Just a small tweaks here and there, nothing crazy, but still keeping the originals good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do think like, certain things has to be, I mean, like you go to Mama, like you want the roti
Yeah.
canai and you want the the mee gorengs and all that. So yeah, that's definite. But it's also nice to see, I do see a lot of different mamas that actually now come up with various items like the one you
Yeah.
mentioned, burritos and other
Their own innovations.
Their own innovations,
Yeah.
and it is interesting to see. I mean, it's trial and error anyway, right?
Okay. So perhaps we move to some another topic. Yeah. This is on you on a personal level. Looking at your for your growth. Yeah. Have you come up with any other ventures you want to pursue on a personal level? If you have, what was it? And perhaps you share with us what was the process like in creating another venture. I know earlier on you mentioned the family has tried to do a grocery store,
Yeah.
but that didn't really turn out that well, and you went back to your core. But on a personal level for you, have you thought about creating something for you on your own?
I actually started a hijab brand before this.
Right. Okay.
It didn't go well. I mean, I didn't spend much time with it.
Okay.
So that was done, tried, didn't work, I stopped. And then now I'm actually looking into content creation, which I actually started during the pandemic. I create for my own personal platform, and also I do for brands. I work with clients and locals and international. That's on the personal level. When I joined Rahman Corner, the idea was to be a cafe.
Right.
So I came in. I would say this that I got scammed by my mom. She told me it's going to be a cafe, and turns out it's going to be another mama also. So along the way, when we were renovating, it's like skewing towards mama. I'm like, this is not what we planned. This is not what you told me. But I pun macam, okay lah, let's just go along because they were investing in it. So I think moving forward, I would love to have a different expansion of Rahman Corner,
Okay.
I was very into coffee. I was taking the barista course. I wanted to make my own cafe. I thought of making a truck when I was resigning at that time. Tapi this one became Mamak kan. So probably in the future, let's see, an expansion into a cafe concept.
Right.
But we still have the OGs, the a bit of comfort food like the mama infused into it, but still keeping it Rahman. So that's something that I probably would want to look into lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Nabila, of late, I noticed, maybe in the past 2-3 years, I noticed that a few mama places have upgraded themselves to a much nicer premise, as you said lah, making it look into a cafe.
Yeah.
But still selling the the comfort food.
Yeah.
You know, I see a lot of that. Maybe one of it is macam Q Bistro,
Yeah, yes,
right?
yes.
You know, and I think 2 weeks ago I was invited to a launching of another mama restaurant, and they have two parts. You know, one corner is like the upgraded mama shop, but the other side is even more luxurious. It's like a fine dining
Yes.
mama shop. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was invited to the
Right,
soft
right.
launching 2 weeks ago. So I see how, you know, they are moving, you know, from the basic mama restaurants into what, you know, into one is a bit upscale, and next door is fine dining, right? Fine dining mama
Yes,
punya
yes.
comfort food. So having said that, you know, perhaps that would be something that, you know, at the end of the day, you will get your dream and tell your mom,
Yeah.
no more scamming me.
Yes. Maybe
Yeah.
something. Nowadays, you see, Mama is very large scale.
Yeah.
It's no longer biasa,
Betul.
normal. A lot of money is being poured into it.
Yes,
And
yes.
they are not in a small scale. They sometimes, I even saw there's one, they have a hall next to it. They have their own hall and they have their restaurant.
Correct.
And then like they have multi-floor. They have the
Yes.
regular dining and the fine dining.
Yeah, betul.
So the landscape has changed.
Changed.
And I believe it's the second generation or the third generation that is
yeah,
bringing
doing
these
that.
improvements and
Correct.
the openness to it. I really applaud the parents and the one that started the business, because for the parents to be able to accept the changes
Yeah.
is challenging lah.
Betul. Yeah, this is true. Actually, the one that has come up with this new concept is the second generation.
Yes.
And I bet the support comes, you know, very much from the first generation.
Yes.
That the second generation were able to come up with this new idea.
Yeah,
Kan?
because if you look at 20 years or 15 years before, premium and mama is like an oxymoron, doesn't go together.
Betul. Yeah.
Like,
Kan?
why would I pay, let's say, like a 3 ringgit for a roti canai?
Yeah.
Betul. Yeah.
And if you say that you are providing the ambience, they'll be like, air conditioned mama? Mama with its own hall? I think it's so bizarre.
Kan?
Like 10 years back.
Yeah. But
Now it's so common.
it's common. It's
Yeah.
common.
Yeah. It has shifted. It has completely
Right.
shifted.
Yeah.
So we have one more question, right? And so our podcast is known as Legacy in Motion. And for you and your brother, what does this mean? And where do you see Rahman's Corner personally in the next 20 years or 30 years down the road? Yeah.
Wow, very nervous questions. We are really just taking it one day at a time for now. But for me and my brother, we would love to see this grow into something bigger. Something that we could be proud to tell our kids. I don't know if my daughter will want to take over this. I don't know if she want to be part of this. But to put our name in the community, because like you said, there are a lot of big brands now coming out.
Yeah.
We're not really competing with them, but we're trying to do something that's different. So from Mamak, maybe like we're expanding into more like a cafe-based food, incorporating like espresso-based drinks and all this. So probably we are looking into more things in the next 10 years, and maybe ready to eat.
Ready to eat meals.
We explored that before, tapi it tak menjadi sangat because it was our first trial and we had a lot to learn. Macam the process of retort, how when you retort, your food is actually supposed to be not fully cooked.
Right.
Because when you retort, your food gets cooked as well. So that's something that I learned on the first our batch that we made. So that was something we did, and probably we would like to explore that in the future once we are a bit more stable. So macam Rahman Corner sekarang dah macam I would say it's independent, doesn't require much attention so much. So we have the time to explore into different things.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes.
Okay, lovely. I got one
Sure. Please.
more question. Yeah. But a fun one.
Okay.
So
Fun question.
yeah, a fun one. So with the family being surrounded with yummy Mamak food, yeah? On a day where you all come together, what do you eat?
Oh, I I don't eat at my mama every day.
Okay.
I do testings. My testing plate is literally that small, and I take a spoon. Because if I were to eat that every day, I probably would be a lot healthier.
Healthier.
Sehat lagi. So when we gather, we are very much we still eat other nasi kandar.
Okay.
We still enjoy other nasi kandar. We like to just like compare and
Right,
try.
okay.
Oh, this is nice here, this is nice there. Like recently I went for a trip for Penang. I just found out that dia macam tak ada nasi kandar yang best. Dia macam kalau you suka pedas, there's this. Kalau you suka mild one, there's this.
Yes.
So it's very diversified. So we like to taste other nasi kandar as well, but we also eat at our own place regularly. Sebab we want to maintain the quality and all that.
Yes.
But on the days that I'm lazy to cook, I still eat there. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's did I answer your question?
Oh yes, I mean like if I like the fact that you're doing business intelligence,
Yes.
Tasting other people,
Yes,
other
yes.
nasi kandars, So I think that's lovely.
So it was a curious question on Dr. Lay's part.
Yeah, but I'm sure pizzas and whatnot will also come into the plate, right?
Yeah. Sometimes we need a break from kandar juga.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so
All right. So thank you so much, Nabilah, for joining us today. It was very enlightening, I would say, and to learn something behind the scenes of Mamak that we frequently go to, right? It's a Malaysian culture.
Yes.
Yeah? I don't think any one of us in Malaysia has not been to Mamak. I really doubt that. So I think thank you so much for enlightening us with that. And Dr. Lay and I would like to thank you for watching Legacy in Motion.
thank you.